Hello, my name is Stefanus Yudi. In this occasion, I will present you about one of my portfolio regarding recommendation system and deep learning. This project is discussing about collaborative filtering algorithm which utilize neural network as its architecture. Here, the discussion will be split up into 5 main parts. Firstly, made-up problem for this recommendation system will be introduced. Secondly, the dataset which being used to train the models will be examined. Thirdly, the architecture of NCF model, which I used to create the recommendation system, will be discussed. Fourthly, the performances from each recommendation system will be compared. And last but not least, the project conclusions. Within the problem section, so here is the made-up problem. A speaking platform, for example, nontonyout.com, is having a problem with its user retention. In 3 months, the user retention rate dropped almost 15%, which was really affect nontonyout.com revenues. After doing an urgent user research, nontonyout.com teams found that users find it difficult to browse movie in nontonyout.com, which has nearly around 4,000 movies. And then the business objective would be to increase user retention by 15% within 3 months. And the solution to offer is movie recommendation will be created to help users browse the movie easily. Hence, remove the user difficulty in using nontonyout.com platform. Within the dataset section, this project will use MovieLens, 1 million dataset from GroupLens, which is an open source data where researchers usually use this data to train recommendation model. Moreover, the data is comprised of 3 TXT files: user data, movie data, and ratings data, which size is around 24 megabytes. As can be seen here, user data comprises of 5 columns, movie data 3 columns, and rating data 4 columns. This data comprised of 6,040 users with uh, just under 4,000 movies and around 1 million interaction between users and movies. Within the model section, I was took reference of this architecture from this interesting neural collaborative filtering research paper written by Xiangnan He and his colleague, as well as this easy-to-use repository who's owned by Yihong Shen and Ruihong Qiu. Furthermore, the neural collaborative filtering model has 3 forms of architecture. The first and the most simple is GMF, which stands for Generalized Matrix Factorization. Second, MLP, the multi-layer perceptron, and the most complicated one is NeoMF, which is the combination of both GMF and MLP, model being stacked. As you can see here, every model use user embedding and item embedding as its input and sigmoid activation function as its output. This 3 model layer will predict the probability of interaction between users and item, which in this case are movies. The significant differences within these 3 models is only on MLP model that use several layers of neural network compared to GMF model, which is only use one dense output layer. And as I mentioned before, the new MF model is parallel stacked model on both GMF and MLP. Within the model comparison, by comparing losses over training attempt, as can be seen here, both loss over batch as well as epoch is declined towards minimum value, with the final value of new MF model losses is the smallest and MLP model losses is the largest. And then initial total loss over epoch of the GMF model is the highest compared to MLP or NeoMF. This is probably be the effect of a fewer layer of GMF than MLP or NeoMF. And then by comparing evaluation result from three recommendation system, we get that NeoMF model has the highest value of hit ratio, just above 65% compared to GMF at slightly above 60% and MLP just under 60%. Whereas in the NDCG, new MF model also has the highest value of NDCG, just under 40%, whereas GMF at around 35% and MLP a little under 34%. So the conclusion, NeoMF model is better compared to GMF and MLP. Yet the model architecture is the most complicated compared to MLP and GMF. This would require a lot of training time and memory to create the recommendation system. Hereby, the NeoMF model is the most expensive model compared to other model. On the other hand, although GMF is the simplest one, but the performance is better than MLP. For this reason, GMF model is a better choice if the budget is strict and training time becoming concern. So that is all from me. Thank you for your time and attention. Moreover, if you want to know more detail about this project, you can look at this Python notebook within my repository. Here, I will attach this link in this video. This notebook is about detailed process of modeling, training, and evaluating the NCF model. It will begin with introduction, also outline, data preparation, model construction, model training and evaluation, and the last one is model inference. All of this point is more detailed here, and if you want to look at the code which I used to construct the model, you can access this src folder. Within this Python script, you can create your own script and make this as your reference. Thank you.